Step one, you want to mark this out. The final is going to be 2 1/4. So we're going to mark this out at 2 3/8. So you want to make sure when you close this vise that it's tight here and here. Tighten this down. Double check your marking. Flip the off switch up. Press on. Stay here and monitor the cut. Let it go. You want to verify that the depth of this cutting tool is going to be sufficient, which it is. Looks like it's all set up just how we want it. And then we're going to turn on or touch off. The first thing we're going to do is touch off. Just start it up. Come in until you barely touch. Now we know that's true 0. We just touched that. We can take a cut. So once this boots up, this is our digital readout. What we're going to do here is we're going to hit enter. We're going to say no ref, set 0, X. All right. Now we want to be conventional milling. So when we do our passes, we want to bring our workpiece into the cutter. We can do -20 at a time. So we're going to go -20. And you can see we still haven't got that all the way cleaned up on that top left corner. So we'll take another 20. And away we go. And then we'll climb back. All right, and we have just a little bit more, so there's 20 more. We're at 80 now. And we'll see if we can get that cleaned up 100%. And it looks like that's pretty well cleaned up, squared up for us. So we'll climb back, and then we'll just run that back through. I always like to do a climb cut on the way back. It cleans the piece up nice. We'll press stop on the mill, break it. We're going to repeat this exact same process. We're squared up on this side. We just do a simple rotation. Clean up, time to go. Do a simple rotation, put the wide end out on the bottom. Make sure it's sticking out about 1/2 inch. Clamp it down in the vise. Traverse on the x-axis so it's nice, so you have plenty of room. Our readout's already on. We're going to go in. We are going to touch off. When we just barely touch it, right like that, we'll take a cut. And we just barely touch that, and we'll climb on our way back. And you can see this side's quite a bit squarer than the other. So now we've taken that cut, we know we're at 0, so now we set 0 after we've touched off, set 0, X, and we'll take a 20 thousandths here. We'll take 20, and take a conventional mill, conventional cut. Or excuse me, that was a climb. And you can see we've got a little in that top right that we need to get. So we're going to go to -40. And then we're going to just keep coming out like this for a ways on our Y. Stop it. There, right where you're at. You're going to grab a dial caliper. And remember, our finished product, we wanted it 2.25. Verify that you're at 0 on the dial caliper. Open this up and get a measurement. We were at 2.275. So we need to take off 25 thousandths. And this is the nice thing about the digital readout. So if we want to take off 25 thousandths up there, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take this now to -65. Want to be right on the money. Take it to -65, start it up, and that should get us right where we need to be. Now once again, before we pull this out of this vise, while we have everything zeroed and everything's marked, we just need to verify that we're right at 2.25. So here we go, and look at that, 2.250. That's right where we want to be, and that's how you do it. Now you'll stamp your initials on it and take it to the house. Clean all this up when you're done, obviously, and shut the readout off. All right.